Hey guys, welcome back. So I want to do a flip through of my current journal because I actually use my journal, or at least I make one that I use, and then I make a few others between that I don't use. I just make them for fun. I don't know why, but they are fun to make, so that's it. But this is the journal I made when after we moved to this apartment. Can you see? Yes. Because I had one that I used between the, let's see, what year is it? It's 2022 now. So the journal I had before was throughout 2021, or until like November, I think. Because when we moved here and I got a bigger space and I had lots more room to craft, I could do it more properly. I decided to make a new journal to document our new life. So not a new life, but a new beginning, so to say, because all the fun things that would happen after we moved here. We need lots of furniture, and because we lived in a very small apartment to begin with. It's like I think it's called a studio apartment, like when it's just one room. In Sweden it's called an etta. It's one room, so one. But that apartment was like one big room and then a separate kitchen. So I don't know. It was strange, but it was small, and I didn't have a lot of space, and we didn't have a lot of stuff. So when we moved, we had to buy stuff and all that fun stuff I had been looking forward to. But anyways, this is the journal I made. So this is I started to count my journals from number 1 after we moved here, because I don't know, I thought that was a good idea to see how many I would make in maybe a year. Sadly, I have sort of lost count. But anyway, this was the first. That's the important part. It didn't look like this to begin with. Afterwards, I went in with like a metallic paint. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. I'm not sure if you can see it's like shiny. It's like a metallic watercolor or spark. I don't know what it's called. But so in this journal I document stuff. Nothing special or like all the fun things, but it could be, if I buy something fun. If I try some new tea, I'll make a rating in this. So it has a little sticker down here, remind me of the happiness. I think that's pretty accurate. And this is a little thing I made. The theme was supposed to be like green and black to begin with. It started out that way, so that's why this is like green, black, and gray. Can you see? Yes. And then I've added stuff to this throughout. So this is like a piece of broken jewelry my partner found on the bus. He works with cleaning the buses, making sure they are safe to drive and safe to travel in. So someone had dropped this. I think it's a bracelet, but it was broken and he gave it to me. It's like, here, you can probably use this somehow. And I sure did. And this is some random thing I found somewhere, or if he brought it home to me, I don't know. Some random shenanigan stuff. It's heavy, so it's nice. And this is the, I don't know what these are called even. Can opener thingy-majing. Yeah, accurate. It's a nice blue color. I did save it from some kind of special drink. It was some yummy drink that I had. I don't remember what it was, but it was yummy, so I saved it. And this one, I have another one, that's why I said these. This is from Easter bunny made out of chocolate that I bought during Easter. Or I bought them after Easter because they were much cheaper then. So I bought them for my partner. Or, no, I bought one for us, both of each. One each I bought. This is a 3 signature journal, as you can see here. And this is the back. A ring frame, yeah. At first, I had the closure, like 2 strands, like 1 strand in the front cover and 1 strand in the back cover, and then tied them, but they were too short, so I didn't like that. So for now, I'm just with some old seam binding. It's very long. It was just temporary until I could figure something else out. But anyways. Let's get this out of the way. And this, is this good? Yeah. So, this is annoying. Anyways, when I made the journal, I was so proud over it. And I was so, I had all these ideas like, I'm gonna, decorate it all perfectly and, it's gonna be perfect. But I don't know, that was some kind of weird idea I had at the moment. These things are added later on throughout the time I've had it. November, December, January, February, March, April. Yeah, I've had it for about 6 months then, I would say. Actually, no, I made it in October. Oh, okay. Well, 6-7 months. And yeah, so I thought, I'm gonna be so, careful with this, and I'm gonna make it almost perfect. So this was the first page, and we made our first Christmas ham in Sweden. We were really looking forward to that. So we made it in, what did we make it? November 1st, yes. November 1st. I did add a date on this. So this is a little card that I made. Can you see? Yeah. Just some cute stuff. I had all these autumny leaves that I bought. And this strip is part of the wrapping for the bread that we used to eat the ham on. It's called knäckebröd in Swedish. It's like a hard bread. I think most like American and English people, they have tried it. They think it's a kind of a, what's it called? Cracker. Yeah, they think it's a cracker, but it's not. It's like a hard bread, dry bread. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, I made this and we tried out a restaurant here in the town for the first time. And this is the bread that we used to put the ham on once it was done. At the time, I didn't have my printer, so I could never take photos and print out. Today, that's a possibility, because I have a printer now. I'm so glad about that. But anyways, so I made this page, and I was like, oh, yes, perfect, nice. Pristine, sort of. And then it went downhill from there, because this is not me. I'm not this perfect when I craft. So it's kind of funny, it's the first page. It's like when you need to start writing in a blank journal, like one of those, like a sketch journal or sketchbook. It's always scary to begin with the first page. So many people don't use their journal in chronological order. but I do, because it just makes sense to me to do it this way. And this is the wrapper. Oh, this is the wrapper. This is the bag from Christmas flavored, or not Christmas flavored, but it was a flavor that they brought out during Christmas from Undumle. It's polka, so it's mint and strawberries. It was delicious. I really like polka. I have a tea with the polka. It's also strawberries and mint. Peppermint and strawberries, I think it's the correct. So I wanted to remember this because it was so good. I love this. I ate the bag in like 5 minutes. That's me. And my partner, his mother, I don't know, she was somewhere in some store and she found some... Oh, she was over at the dollar store across the... over there, I want to say, because it's so close. But anyway, she was there and she found all these cute little tapes. And she thought of me, so she bought them for me. As a Christmas gift, sort of. Not a real Christmas gift, but, something cute. And then... So the thing is, it's not like this is one day and this is the next day. This could be like 2 months later. Actually, I don't know when this is. It doesn't really matter to me. But let's see if I can show you. At the time I worked at a craft store. Called Panduro. And we were selling this cute sewing thread. Can you see? It's like metallic. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. It's really hard to see. But it was metallic, and I tried it out on a few different things. Like fabrics, different fabrics, light, dark, patterned. And then on just regular red. And then on some papers as well. Just to, try it out. See what happens. See how it looks. And also remind me that it's there. That I have it. Because the funny thing is, I'm so excited about this thread. I haven't used it since. No. I made this and I put it in the storage basket. And I haven't used it since. Yep. That's me. This page is just random, just a random page. I had this idea that when I started the journal, I had this idea. I'm like, it's gonna be memories. Oh, sorry, my nose. Ooh. It's gonna be memories and it's gonna be all nice and good. And then after a while, I just decided, have fun, do stuff, use your journal. Because I guess I was a bit upset that I had only used 4 pages in my journal, and this was a while later. This is like after Christmas sometime. So, and I was going through my my papers. I was like, I have all these fun things and I never use them because I don't know what to use them with. So I decided to add a collage here and just use it, Don't be scared. Don't be scared. No fear. And this is the negative, what is it called that? Negative from cutting out this. So I kept it there because it looks nice. What can you see? How does it look for you? Yes. Yeah, good. And then this is like, I think sometime in January. So it's not super late after Christmas. But my partner's parents, or dad and his lady. They came over to the apartment to check it out. And then they gave us a Christmas gift, because we never saw them during Christmas. And they got me a nice lantern. And I was really happy about it, because I always wanted one. And now, when in this apartment, we could finally have one, we had a reason to have one. So, and somehow they managed to buy a perfect thing. I was really surprised by that. I'm really thankful. So this is thank you in Swedish. The 4 stars, I don't know. I think I was just trying to cover up the Santa faces, because I really don't like faces in my journal. I don't know why. I think they're creepy. And Santa faces are the worst, I don't like them. But this was the wrapping paper they used on the gift, so that's why I added it. And then this was just something to make it more pretty. Yeah. This is just a piece of like a brochure or commercial. No, what's it called? Junk mail, I guess you could call it, from the store next to us. They were selling these plants kind of cheap, and I really wanted them. But we have 2 cats. You can probably hear one of them eating in the background. That's Pixie. But we have 2 cats, so I had to try to look up if these plants were safe to have with cats. This glare is annoying. But apparently they are poisonous. So this thing says poisonous, giftiga in Swedish. And so I just added this because, I really, really wanted them. But no. Come, Pixie. Come. My cat is over there. She was thinking about making an entrance, but she didn't. So this was just, dream not working out, I guess. But I'll get plants up. I haven't found anything good yet, but, eventually I'll find something. And this is just a random collage. We're just using stuff, trying to have fun. So it's it's not pretty, I wouldn't say. It's kind of ugly, to be honest. But I had fun, so, that was the important part. And we tried out HelloFresh after a good while. I've seen ads for it everywhere. I've heard people talk about it. I've seen it on YouTube videos where people are sponsored by them, and everyone says it's so great, So I really wanted to try it out, and we got a discount somehow. I don't remember, but we were able to try it for a discount. But we didn't like it, or I didn't like it. I think out of 4 weeks, I think we had it in 3 weeks, and it was 4 meals each week from them. I think I enjoyed 1 or 2 dinners throughout the whole time. And it was really strange making food, because I'm the one who cooks the food at home. It was really strange making food that I knew I wouldn't like and still make it. Because I really didn't want to change the recipes. I wanted to try the things they said. I wanted to try do it the way they said to do it. I didn't like it. Ugh. Nope. There was 1 or 2 meals that I could make again, but not as they recommended it. I would take the recipe and change it to my style. I guess. But yeah, no. This is no. No thank you. It doesn't say no thank you, it says no. Just no. Actually, there should be an exclamation point mark there. I'm gonna change it, you know? Or should I find a green pen? No. Let's do this. No. Nay. There we go. Now, that's much better. Yes. And then I changed my hair color to purple for a while. At least the blonde parts of my hair. Because not all. I did bleach my hair, I think. I made it blonde at least. Like a couple of months earlier. So it had grown out a bit, and I'm pretty dark haired. But I bought this color, and I think I had it at home for a good while before I used it even. But eventually I decided to use it. So I had purple hair for a moment, but it turned more pink, so yeah, well, it was fun to try. I really liked it while it was new. It looked really good, actually. Not like hers, but you know, I liked it. And then this is I ordered plants or seeds, I suppose they're called. Yeah, seeds to grow, because now I have space. You know, that's the whole thing about this journal. I knew I could do so much new things, so I really wanted a new journal to have space to document it. So these are the first seeds I bought, and there's a little sticker here that says something she's wanted, and because I've always wanted plants in my house. In the last apartment we had like one window and the kitchen window, and the cats wanted to sit in both of those, so I couldn't have plants because there was no room. So yeah, I got plants. And let's see, Tiny Tim. Can you see what it says? No? If I do this. So the first one, Jungelgurka, I did plant those and they started to grow. Sadly, my cat ate the plant, and I didn't replant it. So the jordgubbe, strawberries, they are growing in my window right now. I think they're supposed to be like small strawberries. I don't know. But anyways, I have a pot in the window and they're growing there. No strawberries yet though. No flowers even. And kruktomat, Tiny Tim. It's like baby cherry tomatoes, I think. I have them over there. They are like super huge. The plants at least, no tomatoes yet. Lucy. And then palettblad, wizard coral sunrise. Just a plant, green plant. Or this one has purple parts on the leaves. Red and purple, I think. I can't see it from here. And then salad basilica, large leaved. Basil with large leaves, basically. Also growing. So all of them, besides the jungelgurka, are growing in my kitchen right now. I'm really happy about that. So fun in the sun. Awesome. Yes. Uh-oh. So yeah, that page just broke a bit. Yeah. This paper is like a tea-dyed paper. I'm gonna go grab some washi sticker. Oh, washi tape. Repair it. It gets kind of fragile. It was this paper to begin with was kind of a budget paper, like a cheap one. So I wasn't expecting it to hold up very long. But yeah, they broke. any tea dye things, they get even more fragile. So let's see if this works. This is stupid. You know, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take this instead. Mending my journal. This is how it goes. Too long. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, somewhat perfect. Yep, good, nice. And this is coffee and tea. We have a Nespresso flipthru machine, and there are different, capsules. I bought this one, forest fruit flavor. I thought it would be fun. How does a coffee? I don't even like coffee that much, to be honest. Lucy. Skärp. Sorry, my cat is doing bad stuff. So I don't really like coffee that much, but these capsules, they're fun because it's just like an espresso shot, and I can add milk to it, and then it's fine. But this one was nasty. Nasty motherfucker. And yeah, when this and this one was, pretty weak, to be honest, for me, even, who doesn't even like coffee. I usually add a lot of milk if I make a coffee. So for me to say these two were weak, then they're really weak. And this was a tea I bought. Tranbär och jordgubb. What? Cranberries and strawberries? A black tea, yeah. It's a fancy coffee brand. Arvid Nordqvist. Yeah. He usually makes coffee, and it's kind of expensive for being regular coffee. It's slightly fancier. So he has some teas as well, or he. It was kind of good, but a little bit dry. But I gave it a 3-star rating at least. And then let's see, some more tea. I bought at Lidl. Some cheap tea, really nice for being cheap. But hold on. My cat is doing stuff. I have to go tell her no. But yeah. And this is a napkin that I've decoupaged onto the page. This as well. So these are 2 different napkins. And piece of scrapbooking paper. And this is some piece of seam binding. I guess there was something ugly under here. I don't know. I felt like covering up the edge over there for some reason. I don't really know why. Lucy? I can see my cat. She's like looking at my plants. And it looks like she's gonna attack them. I don't want that. So then, one day I found a recipe for a coffee drink. I don't remember the name. But you take freeze-dried coffee, granulated sugar, and boiling water. Same amounts of each. And you whisk it with a hand mixer, what do you call that? What do? Oh yeah, cats. And you mix it up, and it gets fluffy. And then you pour it over cold milk. It's kind of funny. Lucy! Vad gör du? Oh. No. Nej. Sluta. that on plast. Oh, my cat. She likes to eat plastic. So she finds plastic somewhere and she grabs to eat it. Lucy. Oh, she's so annoying when she's in this mood. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so this is the recipe for the fluffy coffee. Fluff coffee, as I call it. Just remind myself that it's there. Because I forget. And this is just the label from soda. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I hope she goes to bed. Yeah, so this was the label from a soda that I bought. It's a really cheap soda I bought at Lidl. It was delicious. Oh my god, I loved it. It was so good. Yeah, so as you can see, love. Yes. And then one day in February, I bought a new mattress for a bed. Nothing fancy, just a new double mattress, so we don't have two singles. That's all. And some brainstorming, and then I ordered some new craft supplies. Finally, it's always fun. I love ordering craft supplies. So this is just what's it called? The things I bought from Where, and their little business card that I can look at. Yeah, that's. I bought some yellow paint and it was really smelly. So here, I don't know if you can tell, but it says smelly paint on the yellow paint. And this is more of the yellow paint. I was testing it out with like a stencil, and then I wrote the name of the paint. So it's called Vina Weekly, I think, paint, and it has some texture to it when it dries, because it's like a thick paint, acrylic paint. I don't know, but it has texture to it when it dries like this. So that's fun. And I bought some more stuff from a different store. Same idea. And some random collage I made. I was trying something out. And I bought the heat tool. No date on this, but that's fine. This is actually like a belly band. I can slide stuff in there if I wanted to. I never did. And then some more tea. Can you see? Is it dark? It's glossy. Yes. More tea from Lidl. Very cheap. Very tasteful for being cheap. So I was happy about that. Oh, I forgot about this. See? It's good to look through because I actually like this one. I think, yeah. And then the label from a box of granola from Lidl, also kind of cheap, but it was kind of tasteful. So I added it. Delightful. And I tried a chocolate that I thought would be really nice, but I didn't like it too much. This is mjölkig och fet. It's too much milk and it felt kind of fat for being a chocolate. But maybe that's the thing with Alpine milk chocolate. Alpine milk chocolate? I don't know. I didn't like it too much. I went to the store and bought a new, what's it called? Ball cap? Yeah. That I really liked. And I also visited the paint store across the street from there. And he gave me a sample of a paint, like a roller thing. I can show you. Where is it? This one. So this one he gave me for free. It's a color tester, and this is the color. And I was really happy because he gave it to me for free. For no reason. I don't know. I was just asking if they were selling them, and he's like, "Here you go, you can take it." And then that was it. And I was really happy about it. I really liked the gray color. Because he didn't ask, he just grabbed one and gave it to me, so that was fun. And Ben & Jerry released some new flavors. And Oh My Banana Pie and Cookie Vermonster was the two we bought, or I bought, and we tried. My boyfriend he likes banana, so he thought this was yummy. There's a rating on the backside. That's him, that's me. He says, banana. I said, blah, banana. And then this one was the one I bought for me. He says, it's okay, but boring. Oh, I said, it's okay, but boring. He said, nah, not good. So we have different taste in ice cream for sure. And this is just a little note to remind me that I can go buy fresh bread in the morning if I want to. That's a luxury I didn't have in the old place. Because if I wanted to go to the store, that would be like a 20-minute walk to the train, or 10 minutes of a bike ride if it was summer to the train, and then I had to be on the train for 5 to 8 minutes depending on what store I went to, and then I had to go to the store from the train, do the grocery shopping, then go do the whole thing backwards again. Not backwards, but reverse. That would be like 2 hours of adventure to go grocery shopping. Or in the summer I could take my bike and ride to the store, but that would be like a 20 minutes bike ride single way, then do the groceries and then go back. So it was a struggle. We could take the car if my partner was home, of course, but that would be like expensive to take the car to go buy a piece of bread. So if we had to go to the store, we had to buy more. And you're not really ready to go buy a week's worth of groceries in the morning if you haven't planned for it the next day, or the day before. So this is a reminder that I can go to the bakery down the street and buy fresh bread. And that makes me really happy. I bought a new... what's it called? Casserole and roasting dish. That's a lot bigger than what I had. Because I need to make food for both me and my partner, and he has to have food with him to work because there's no way to buy food on the lunch break. So I always had to make extra. So I bought this big pan. It's kind of cheap, and I like it. I had looked at it for a while, and then I decided to buy it eventually. Some more tea from Lidl. I didn't really like apple in it. It was tasty, but I didn't really like it that much. 2 stars, I suppose. And then I bought some stickers and a digital kit from Etsy. Sorry. And this was the envelope she made. It's like an old book page, and she put lots of cute stuff on it. This is part of the envelope. The front. Sorry. These are the things I scavenge. What was it called? No, I picked this up from the like envelope on the front. Like she had put this down like this. These are stickers and some cute washi tape. So I just made a collage there. And then there's a envelope, or not envelope, a pocket with her thank you note, and you know, it's cute. So that's in there. And then I went to a store called Eko for the first time. I think it was the first time. Was it maybe? No, I don't think it was. No, I was there with my partner once before. But anyway, I went there one day all by myself. That was the thing. I bought some chocolates, fancy chocolates, expensive chocolates. And I ate lunch with my dad at Shop. It's like an Asian restaurant. Fast food. Asian fast food, you could call it. And these were the labels from the... What is it called? Lucky cookies? Fortune cookies, are they called? Yes. It says, unna dig själv något gott ibland. Says, what is it called? You know, you should allow yourself to eat something tasty. I guess I did. And then this is a little note that I went to the grocery store next door. And I had to show my ID because I bought an energy drink. That's like, we have age restrictions on those. So I think, I'm not sure, I think they have 18 years old as the restriction. I'm 32. So yeah, they asked for ID on that. I thought that was really funny. You know, most people get offended when they have to show ID. I don't know why, but I laugh because everyone thinks I'm so young. I don't know why. I look like a kid, I guess. And the girl at the register, a woman, I should say, was a bit older, like maybe 50. So I guess that could be part of it. But this is the label from a set of coasters I bought for the table. I also bought a Swiffer. I don't know, this feels like, there's a little note in here that says, this feels like something you would buy on like the TV adverts, TV-shop, as they call it here. I don't know, it's called that in other countries, but here it's called TV-shop. And it's like this silly, awesome thing they show you. And I always thought this Swiffer was like, I think it was on TV-shop to begin with. You know, I think that's how it's originated. I'm not sure. I could be making that up. But I've always thought of it as a, you know, silly item. You know, it's just there because it was on TV-shop. But then I tried it and it was actually pretty good. I was surprised. So I kept the thing from the box. Stupid things like that. That's my journal. This is just an envelope that I made out of a paper. And in here there's a note for myself. I don't know why I thought I needed a template. I always forget that word. It says, jag vet inte varför jag vet inte varför jag trodde att jag behövde en mall. That's the words in Swedish. Because it's a really simple envelope. I know how to make this, you know, as like the back of my hand. And it's super simple. But I was trying to make a template for it. Or I was trying to use a template for it to make it. And it wasn't turning out great because, you know. Well, no. It was stupid. And then a couple of days later, I looked at it and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. So I added it as a reminder of that. And these are some hot noodles, like a noodle in a cup. It's very, 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 very spicy. Neither of us could eat it. Like, I licked on the one noodle. I'm like, oh, nope, I can't eat that. And then I gave them to my partner. And he was like, nah, no, too hot. Really good, tasty, but too hot. Really like burning in the mouth. Sadly. Cute label though. Yeah. Some more noodles that I tried. I like fast noodles, or what's it called? What do you call that? So 2 more brands that I tried, or flavors, I suppose. And a little note what I thought about them. And I also bought a box of talky, because I've heard about those, I've seen them, I've seen people eat them, but I never really understood them. And they're really boring. I don't know. What's the thing with them? I guess I don't know. They were really boring to eat. Just a stick with some strawberry stuff on. Oh well. This is the new wallpaper that we got in our living room. That we asked to, when we moved in here, the wallpapers in the living room specifically were really broken. You could see the drywall or concrete or wherever it is behind there. It was really, really messed up. So we told them, like the landlord thingy, the company, like, yeah, we need new wallpapers. You need to fix this. It took them like 6 months to do that. Because, COVID and all that shit. Yeah. But yeah, eventually they got it done and it looks amazing. I love it. Private page. It's harsh words. Yeah. You can probably see from the style that's some emotions going on. Well, anyways, let's move on. I bought a new mouse for my computer because the old one was not working properly. It wasn't clicking every time. So that's annoying when you try to play video games and do stuff and the mouse doesn't work. Whew. Well, I got a new one. It's a cheap budget off-brand thing, but it's nice. It works. It does the thing. I bought some more tea, and it's a 1 star. Let's see. I did write a note here. Let's see if I can translate. They succeeded to make a tea that doesn't have taste. Are these the leftovers from the nice tea that is flavored afterwards? Or is there a fancy tea with no taste out there? I will never buy this again, at least. Rough translation. More coffee that I bought. För mig smakar de lika. It says that for me, who doesn't drink coffee, they taste the same. They're different, but they taste the same. Fun stuff. And a trip to IKEA. IKEA. Bought new curtains for the living room. I don't know if you can see the color. Dark green. Really pretty. I love that. This is the, what they're called. A little thingy. Little note. We went there to buy a new desk for my partner. Because this was after they fixed the wallpapers in the living room, right? We finally went to IKEA to buy a new desk for him. We also bought him a new computer, or we picked it up. We ordered it and we picked it up. So he moved from this room that I'm in now. At first we were sharing this room, so he had half, I had half. And And then he got a new desk and he's now in the living room instead. So I have this entire room for myself, you know. And that was a really nice feeling. I got my own craft room eventually. I'm really happy about that. And some tomatoes I bought at Lidl, the grocery store next door. I didn't have high hopes for this to work. But actually I have, let's see, 3, I think all of them, it was 10 seeds in the box. This is the kind. I think all of them, no, one died, because it was hot one day and I forgot to water them. So I think 1 or 2 died. But I have at least 3 that are growing in pretty good rates. They will look like they will give me tomatoes eventually. I don't know. I still have them inside in the kitchen. They should be outside, I think. But I'm scared that someone will destroy them for me, because they can just hop over the fence of my balcony, and because I'm on the ground floor. So I don't want to put them out until we put up like a net or something. Anyways, just I'm about to change phone service provider. So I'm gonna use this company instead. Yeah, nothing special, just a note. I bought a new printer, or I bought a printer I should say. And this is the label that was stuck to it when I got it. Yeah, you know, just what printer it is and stuff. Nothing special. And this is, I don't know if you've seen this, but this is on my YouTube channel. This is the image. What's it called? Header? No. I don't know. It's called something. But this is the image that's on my YouTube. And what date I made it. Or started. Or I think it's the date I posted my first video. And this journal that's on there, it's this one. So it's an actual photo of my journals. And I did it because I've been thinking about it for a long time. So I was happy. And surprise, surprise, more tea. 2 stars. Wasn't really that great. I bought it at not a sheep store, but a new store in Uppsala. Yeah, it was cheap. But it was small boxes, so it was just 10 of each in the boxes. But it was still cheap for being 10, so. But it was not very nice. This one has more flavor than this one. So this one should actually have 1 star, I think, but we're kind of equally bad. Anyways. And I've been learning how to make pattern papers in Photoshop, or patterns, I should say. So I printed out small samples of the patterns I've made. Yeah, I'm really proud about this one. I'm a bit tired today, sorry. So I'm really proud about the buffalo plate, because this was the one I wanted to make. So, but I made these things first. And this is just a gradient that's set to a different setting, so it gets all stripy to begin with. But yeah, I was really proud about that. I now have this as a pattern I can use over and over and over again. Just change the color. And that's it. I have 1 signature left in this journal. This is how it looks when it's not decorated. This is how I make my personal journals. It's just blank paper. Or not blank. Yeah, they're blank. This is little thicker paper. This is stained paper. I think this is like purple cabbage or something like that. Purple carrots maybe that I've stained it with. And some more scrapbooking paper, is it called? More coffee dyed paper, or tea dyed actually. Some Tim Holtz papers. Special line paper that I bought in a bookmaking kit once. So it came with line paper, the correct way to when you fold the paper, because otherwise the lines go this way. And like if you buy a college, what's it called? You know, those spiral bound paper notepads you can buy with lines in it. They usually go this way, so when you want to fold them for a journal, they are the wrong way. But they made this special for folding it this way. That's nice. But it had nothing on the back, sadly. I don't know why, because they made it especially to be in a journal and they didn't put anything on the back. I think that's so stupid. Oh, anyways, some more paper, scrapbooking paper, or whatever you want to call it. Craft Consortium, some light grunge, I think it's called. I don't have the label anymore, so I don't know, because I tore it apart. It's really pretty. I love it. Oh, I love these color combinations. So good. Some more of that paper, yes. And yeah, since this is the middle of the signature, these are the other halves of the papers. Yeah, that's how it looks. And nothing on the back. Or in the back, I should say. Yeah, that's the journal that I'm using. Soon, I'm gonna make a new one, I think. Or I might use one of the ones I've made already. I'm not sure, because I'm not really happy with the other journals. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We shall see. I'll keep you updated. So that's the journal I'm using and how I use it. Now you know. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.